Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tyler from Podcast Now. This is the Quorra Show. Now, I know that you read the title, not clickbait. We may have actually found who the third party is for Electroneum. But I want to say right away, this is just speculation. I don't want anybody to get really hyped up. I don't want anybody to go out there and think that this is who it is. It may be 100% wrong. None of this is financial advice, nothing. I might be completely wrong. That's not to say that what we found here is baseless. It isn't. There's definitely connections there. In fact, I'm going to compare to, because there was another company called Zoom, which was a PayPal service, so that's who I thought it might be, just for a short time. But I'm going to show, and others have thought that too, for a couple weeks or something, like in different chats. But I'm going to show you why I no longer think it's them and why I think it's this company that I found. And then we're going to plug in the names of countries that Richard has said that has a lot of interest, and we're going to plug those in, and we're going to show you what carriers we should be getting. So when they are announced, you can look and you can come back to this video and say, well, let's see, are they on this list? They're there. Maybe this is it. Or, oh, they're not there? Okay, well, this is wrong, which is totally possible. But just again, speculation, might be wrong, might be right, might be wrong. I don't know. But it's still really fun to look at this because there definitely is, there's definitely something to it, okay? So now we're going to get started. So, this may be the third party, Recharge.com. Now, they cover, I believe that they cover, I think they said somewhere, I don't see it for some reason right now, like over 600 carriers. They have over 600 carriers. Here we go. Yep, 600 carriers in 150 plus countries available. And it's mobile top-ups. They safely wherever you are. They say that it's a platform built with the cutting-edge technology to guarantee that you can top up any prepaid phone from anywhere in the world. And we know that people have been like literally using Electroneum and paying for people's phones overseas as like a little like donation. It's super fast, easy, and secure, so you stay connected with the people that matter most. And then they say that it's just the beginning. Our goal is to become the go-to destination to pay for living costs anywhere in the world. And I swear, hasn't Richard Ellis mentioned stuff like that? I'm not crazy, I don't think. Pretty sure he has, so that was interesting. But the fact that they're into cutting-edge technology is a good thing. Now, trust me, this is not the groundbreaking stuff. I'm just showing you this is their about page. Now we're going to show you. So, obviously, we know that we have Turkey. I'll start off with Turkey. Now, Turkey, it was announced that we have Turk Telecom, Vodafone, I'm sorry, I want to say it the right way, Vodafone, and Turkcell. Now, just remember, in the Monster Deal video that we had probably now like 7 weeks ago, I mentioned Vodafone, and there were people who were saying, like the hater people, that Vodafone is years away. Electroneum will not be, you won't be able to pay with ETN to top up Vodafone. Well, it looks like they were wrong, because here we are, and Vodafone you could pay with ETN to top up your Vodafone phone coverage. Now again, it's not direct payments. It's not ETN, it's not Vodafone or Turkcell or Turk Telecom accepting Electroneum directly. Not yet. I still think, like I said before, anybody on this list, I think are people that will become signed agreements. I truly believe that. Might take a couple years, but I truly believe that. So here they are, right? The only one that wasn't mentioned was that Vodafone Cyprus. And this is going to be a theme where there might be one extra there that Electroneum isn't doing it with. But they are there, because we know from Electroneum, Turk Telecom, Turkcell, Vodafone, all covered. There we are. They're right there on Recharge. Now we go to Brazil. We look up Brazil, and who do you see? You see Claro, Vivo, Oi, and TIM. All four are the ones that Electroneum is covering. Remember, 95% of Brazil. Now you'll see on Recharge, Algar. I assume Algar has that other 5% that we don't have. Now, does that mean that Electroneum doesn't eventually add Algar, or however you pronounce that? It's possible. Maybe they're going to do something like that, where they come back to Brazil and say, hey, we added Algar. Now we cover 100% of Brazil. That's possible too. But, again, interesting that none of them are missing. Claro's there, Vivo's there, Oi's there, Tim's there. Vivo's not missing, Oi's not missing. It's not just Claro, right? They're all there. So that's interesting. Now when we look into, or actually before we look into something else, I want to go to that Zoom top up really fast. And this is what I want to show you. This is what's interesting. Now when you look up on Zoom, which is a PayPal service, which that does sound exciting because of the, PayPal. But when you look that up and you go to Brazil, all of them are there. Again, Claro, Oi, Tim, Vivo. All Gar's not. So you could say, oh wow, well that's exactly what Electroneum is doing. That's true, which is why I thought so. But here's why I think it's not Zoom. When you go to find Turkey, Turkey is not available with Zoom, which means there is like Turks and some kind of islands, but Turkey, the country Turkey, is not listed. So I don't believe that it could be Zoom because Turkey, obviously we know we're with Turkey. It hasn't been announced that Electroneum is partnered with multiple third parties. It's just that there's this unnamed third party. So I don't believe that it can be Zoom. So I wanted to show you that. So now we go back to Recharge. What did we hear, or not? Sorry, not hear. What did we read in one of the interviews? It was a written interview, I believe, and it had to be around a week ago, maybe a week and a half. But Richard Ells mentioned in that one interview, he mentioned India, a lot of interest in India, more South American countries, and Southeast Asia. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to look up. Let's go to India. So let's go all to India. Just pretending. Again, this is just pretending because I want this part, either screenshot it or whatever. I'll remind you if we were right. So if India is ever announced, you can come back to this video and we can see, are these the carriers that they mentioned? Here we go. So it's loading. Boom. MTNL, Airtel, Vodafone Idea, who we've mentioned, if you recall, on our Monster Deal video. I think I even mentioned it last week. Geo, it's J-I-O. I feel like it's not Geo. And Vodafone, Vodafone West Bengal India, and Vodafone, name I can't say. Actually, it says show more carriers, and it's all Vodafone. And then there's one, BSNL. So if we get India, we can come back and we can look and we can say, okay, well, here we are, and they're all there. If they're not, then maybe it's not Recharge. If they're there, maybe it is Recharge, right? So, again, and it's interesting, isn't it, that we said, remember what we said in the Monster Deal video? We said that Red One, that Electroneum has a partner with since, I think it was Q1 or Q2 of 2018. They have a partnership with Red One. Red One uses, they're only in Malaysia, and they use Celcom. So now that we're saying that, let's go to Malaysia. Let's go on Recharge, and we're going to go to Malaysia. And now that we're at Malaysia, we should see Celcom, and we do. So I'm telling you, I think this may be the third party. And again, if we get Malaysia, we should get Celcom, and it would be one of these, right? Or all of them. Or, maybe 3 out of 5, whatever. So Digi, Maxis, ToonTalk, U-Mobile, and Celcom. So if they ever announce Malaysia, and this is the list, or 4 out of 5, or 3 out of 5, whatever, on the list, this may be the third party. And again, Celcom should be there, just like we said it would be in our Monster Deals video, which is over a month ago. Or actually, it's almost 2 months ago. So Celcom should be there. It is. And remember, Celcom's owned by Axiata. Axiata has a partnership with Vodafone, and they have their carrier, their own, kind of baby called Vodafone Idea, which is in India. And remember, when we looked at India a second ago, Vodafone Idea is right there, just like it should be. And just like the connections that we made in that Monster Deal video. So you can see there's definitely connections here. There's definitely connections here. And again, on Zoom, sounded nice, PayPal service, it really sounded cool. Because it's like, ooh, well, maybe Electroneum is going to do something with PayPal. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, it's totally possible, of course, but I don't think it's Zoom because Turkey was not available on Zoom. Turkey is available on Recharge. So is Brazil. So is India. We could even play. Let's see. Let's go and look into. Let's just say they get Thailand. Just to show you, we're going to do Thailand and the Philippines. Okay. And that way, again, you can come back and you can see, or we can post it, whatever. Once those countries are announced, we can say, here's what we were saying. Here's what we were showing on Recharge. Does it line up with Electroneum and what they announced? I think it will. So on the Philippines, we have Smart, Sun Cellular, TNT, Globe, and Cherry Mobile. So we have that. And now let's do Thailand. Start Recharge. AIS, DTAC, TrueMove H, MY, TOT, which I found that there was a connection. I just didn't have it in that Monster Deal video. There was a connection with that TOT, but I can't. I really can't. Oh, and there was DTAC too. There was a connection there too, and almost that AIS, and it had to do with Oxiana and different things. I didn't put it in because it became too confusing to talk about. But I do remember TOT, 100% I remember TOT, and I do remember DTAC. AIS, I do remember reading it, but I don't think there was as big of a connection. And then there's that penguin, that little cute little penguin. Hello, penguin. But there we go. So, again, if they announce Thailand, the Philippines, Malaysia, India, and if they're announced, for Electroneum, and they have those carriers, it is likely, again, speculation, it might be wrong. Even if these are right, still might not be the third party. But I think it's possible that it may be this Recharge.com. I think it is not that Zoom. But again, all pure speculation. Is it baseless? No, because we made the connections again, and I not only made the connections here, but I made the connections to what we found when we were doing the research for the monster deals. The carriers that are showing up should be showing up, and the different connections. And when I say that they should be showing up, of course they show up because they're in that country, right? That's not what I mean. I mean the connections that we made from Electroneum and different deals and different things like that. They should be showing up, and they are. That's what's interesting. So, that's really all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think of this. Share this video if you would like it. But again, the most important thing, let me know what you guys think in the comment sections below. Do you think it's Recharge? I think it's likely, but it might also be completely wrong. If it's wrong, I'm almost not surprised. If it's right, I'm almost not surprised. I'm kind of almost indifferent in a way. But I wanted to present this to you because really, when you see this kind of stuff, it's a big deal. There's a huge list, again, 600 carriers in over 150 countries. And you're talking multiple carriers, obviously, in each country. That's exactly what Electroneum is starting to do. And once you start to go down the list, or even just see the list and start to think, well, Electroneum will cover them, and it's like, okay, well, that's hundreds of millions of people. And that's where it starts to really get exciting. Hundreds of millions of people all using Electroneum every single month. That's insane. The user numbers it's unbelievable when you see it like this, which is exactly why I wanted to do it. I know it's speculation. Again, it is speculation. I don't want you to think this is 100% accurate. It might not be. Again, the point is, because some people don't understand the big picture, and I hate to have to repeat myself, but sometimes you have to. The big picture, again, is with these different companies and the different connections that are there and how it spreads out and what that could mean for Electroneum is the point. It's absolutely major. I don't know if you can do this with any other cryptocurrency, as far as I know. So that's why we did this video today. I'm not trying to start any rumors. I hate that kind of stuff. And you know that I said throughout this entire video, it's all pure speculation. The point of the video is to show you, here's who we may get. And you, if you'd like, you can do your own research into, like right now I'm just staring at ToonTalk. If you want to look into ToonTalk and branch it out and extend it, and you can see, and maybe you'll find different connections. That's what's kind of important about it, is how Electroneum's laying a foundation, and once you see the foundation, you see it's the building blocks are there, and you start to expand on it, all of it. It starts to become a massive global ecosystem that likely will be unstoppable. That's the point. Is to see all this, to do the research, to look into it and expand on it, and it's almost expanding your mind on it too. Instead of staying closed in, well, when's the Electroneum going to be $1? That won't matter when it's when you really look at it all. It's like, holy crap! Not only will it be $1, it might be even more than that. But it's not only that; it's impactful. It's true alternative currency. It will be the mass adopted cryptocurrency. It just there's many. For me, it's important to do this kind of stuff. When you expand your thinking, when you expand this kind of stuff, when you do the research, it gives you a completely different perspective, which I think people really need to have, especially in crypto and especially mainly in Electroneum. So again, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next week. Have an awesome week. See ya.